What is going on, members of the Shy Guys Squad, and welcome to another UU battle here on the channel. Today we're facing off against Nick, otherwise known as Reckless Bat. Link to his YouTube and Twitter will be in the description, but today we're going off against Nick. We're using our standard UU team, consisting of, we'll take a quick look at my opponent's team, and then I'll run you guys through what we have. See, yeah, that's the notepad I want to use. I have another notepad open for other reasons. But yeah, that's the notepad I want to use, and we're going to take a quick look at my opponent's team, and then we are going to go over what I have brought today. So, he has a Crocodile, very interesting, Cobalion, or Cobalion, however you want to say it, Hydreigon, there we go, Chandelure, that's pretty good, hey, that's pretty good, Nidoqueen, and Crobat. Of course, Reckless Bat would bring Crobat as it is his mascot. I don't see a flaw in leading Scarf Manchow. Honestly, I want to lead Specs. I'll show you guys the team real quick. So we got Sean the Mega Blastoise, Sensei the Choice Scarf, Manchow, we got Sunburnt the Choice Specs, Heliolisk, Doggo the Specially Defensive, Leftovers Arcanine, Grass Sanic the Choice Scarf Shaman, and Bubblegum the Defensive Sylveon. So I'm thinking for his team that I want to lead with Scarf Manchow or Sunburnt. I'm going to lead with Sunburnt, I think, and then have Sensei, Sean, Doggo, Bubblegum, and Grass Sanic in the back. And then we're going to go up here and confirm. So Nick has decided his team, I've decided mine. I'm telling good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. And then let's get into it. So let's see if we can scoop up another W in this one. In this one, I don't have the cries or whatnot, so that's a bit unfortunate. But he's gonna leave with Cobalion. I'm gonna leave with my boy Sunburnt. Hold on. When it comes to Cobalion, I'm pretty sure Cobalion is slower than Heliolisk. Gotta make sure I'm timid though on my own, so Pokemon TV, I'm just gonna check the database. Yeah, Heliolisk outspeeds by 1 point, so I gotta check Showdown to see my set. I'm pretty sure I'm max speed timid. I think I'm timid specs, so let me check UU, let me check the team. I am indeed timid specs, so I can bluff the Scarf and go for a Volt Switch. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bluff a Scarf, go for the Volt Switch, and see what my opponent opts to do. So we're gonna go for a Volt Switch. That's gonna do a clean 55%. That's a good damage. That's some good damage on my opponent right there. And I think I want to swap into Doggo. I'm gonna go into Doggo because I can get the Intimidate off. I can go into this thing, and then I can pull a hard into my. I can pull a double into my Mega Blastoise. So he's gonna go for the Stealth Rocks. That is the boy play. I feel like he's going to Volt Switch right now though. So I could just, you know, E-Speed, get the damage off, and then go into Blastoise, but I don't know. Honestly, expecting the Volt Switch or Hard Switch, I'm going to go into Sensei. I don't think these rocks are going to do too much for me, as I can easily remove them. So he's going to withdraw Titan, and probably going to Chandelure. A Desperado. That's a Crocodile. He's Moxie. He's Scarf Moxie. Because I think the Intimidate goes off before swap out. So I can go to my Manchow, and I'm just gonna go for the U-turn, my dude. So he's Scarf Moxie Crocodile. Interesting play on my opponent's part, indeed. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. That's whatever. OBS, I don't want to worry about it. I see it popping up a lot. Hopefully it doesn't lag the video. It seems to be every time I'm stopping, you know, screw it. So Nick is in a bit of a pickle here. What is his play? What does he want to do? If he goes Cobalion again, I can go into my boy Blastoise. If he goes into Hydreigon, then that's a bad play because he takes U-turn damage. He's probably going to go Nidoqueen or Cobalion, but he can't risk the high jump kick, so it's like Chandelure or Nidoqueen is what I'm thinking. Maybe, yeah, it's probably his last three, Chandelure, Nidoqueen, or Crobat. So he's going to withdraw Desperado right here, and he's going to go into Nightwing the Crobat. Nice swap on my opponent's part right there. It's definitely a play that makes a lot of sense. Desperado being switched into Arcanine, I don't know about that though. I could scare him out with Sunburnt again, and then this time I can click Surf. I can click Surf pretty safely in case he wants to go into Crocodile. Like, I feel like he wants to U-turn into Crocodile, or if he expected me to be Scarf, I don't know if he could tell by the damage, but he might want to go into the Crook. So I'm going to go for a Surf. If he goes into Hydreigon, that's a very good middle ground play, but that's very risky as well, as I can go Focus Blast, which is more commonly run on Heliolisk over Surf. So my boy Sunburnt out here doing the most. I believe in the boy. I'll check something. Someone said something. Yeah, actually, the whole anytime thing. I'm watching anime right now. Boy, you can't be getting me like that though. You can't say you will battle me at any time, any place, and then when I tell you, you're like, oh, I'm kind of busy watching anime. So, yeah. Triggered. Anyways, Neck is really struggling with this player. Does he stay in? Does he Brave Bird? Does he U-turn? Does he go into the Crocodile? Does he go into the Nidoqueen? Does he go into the... Nidoqueen would also be, like, both his ground types, I can Surf. And that will do a shit ton of damage because of Specs. So, it'll be nice. So he's going to withdraw Nightwing, just like I anticipated. And he's going to go into Nidoqueen, which has no nickname, and it's shiny, so it's ugly as shit. I'm sorry, Nick, but shiny Nidoqueen is ugly, my dude. Ride that wave, my boy. Boy, ride that wave, my dude. Shoot you good, sleep good. My God. Ya boy, Heliolisk out here doing the most. I believe in this man. This boy. Sunburnt. He's been catching too much of a tan. And he didn't put on his sunscreen. Is that what it's called? Sun cream, sunscreen, whatever. I don't know. I don't speak English. It's not my first language. Don't crucify me in the comment section. But yeah, boy, Heliolisk got roasted by the sun. He didn't come prepared, and now he is burnt. But due to that, his skin is very dry. So when you head him up with that Scald, that Waterfall, that Surf, he gains that HP though because his skin is becoming nice and moist. It's becoming nice and clean again. It's not that dry and shit anymore. It's nice and soft, nice and smooth. Just the way y'all want it to be. So, Nick is really struggling right here. I mean, his play, like, he can't expect a double. He doesn't really have a switching to Surf. His only switching is Hydreigon, which isn't really switching. But then again, I don't really have a switch into Hydreigon either. And he could also sit there and debate, like, oh, is he going to go into Sylveon expecting my Hydreigon, and then I can go for Sludge Wave. And he opts to go for the stay in play, as I'm going to go for a Surf and take out the Nidoqueen. So an early 6-5 lead is always good, because that gives me the upper hand of having a Mon to sack before being behind the 8-ball, the oddball, whatever the saying goes. But we are ahead of the oddball right now, which is very, very good. So that was a nice few turns right there. Ride the wave, my dude. Sunburnt is out here doing the most. We know that a Volt Switch will kill Cobalion. He only has one Volt Switch immunity left, being Crocodile. Crobat outspeeds us. He doesn't know that for sure. He might be calculating it. I don't know. He should know I'm a choice variant, so he should go into Hydreigon. He could go into Cobalion, but it's not exactly a safe play. He goes into Desperado. Interesting choice. Okay, you know, I don't usually calc during matches, but this is just something I'm curious about. So, Heliolisk. Special attacker. Choice specs. Where's the choice specs? It's higher up here. Choice specs. Surf versus a Crocodile. Scarf. Jolly Scarf. Max whatever. A level 50 versus a level 50 myself. So Surf is an Oko. As I am, he outspeeds. Oh, he's Scarf, of course. He's Toy Scarf. Oh, I didn't think about that. He's Scarf, of course he's Scarf. What the hell? Why would he not be Scarfed? Why didn't I not think of that? That sucks. How is Sean? How are my Mega Blasters against? I mean, I'm sure he can't really take one, can he? I would be honestly very surprised if he did. I mean, I'm gonna make a Blastoise. I mean, Ice Beam is gonna hurt this thing. It's gonna hurt Hydreigon. It's gonna hurt Crobat. I mean, I could Scald. That hurts everything barring the Hydreigon, to be honest. And I'm gonna make a Blastoise. I take hits like it's my job. Like I'm a Sean. Sean is out here taking hits. Yeah, boy. Why did I not I'm such an idiot. I'm such a doofus sometimes. I didn't even consider the fact. Like I even said when I was looking at the calc. Choice Scarf. Yeah, that makes sense. And then I go out of my way to be like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Now time to be a fucking idiot. And just sack off my boy as if he was nothing. So +1 if he's jolly. Even if he's adamant. Even if he was adamant, he couldn't do too much to me, so I understand that swap a lot. So he's gonna go into Titan, which is his Cobalion. I'm purposely pronouncing these names wrong, by the way, guys. Don't get that idea. So my boy Mega Blastoise out here though, getting those guns ready, even though the water is gonna come out of the mouth for whatever reason. You have 3 cannons and you opt to use your mouth. Boy, crit may or may not have mattered. I am modest max special attack. I'm sorry though, Nick. I feel bad about that one. But you don't have a Cresselia, and last time you used Cresselia, so I don't feel that bad anymore. I don't feel like shit. Next time I'm bringing him on with Taunt, just in case Cresselia shows up. And then I'm bringing something else with Toxic. Am I hearing Toxic Arcanine next time? Possibly. Instead of Will-O-Wisp? Physically defensive? Yeah, this sounds pretty good. Who knows? I may not. Who knows? I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I don't know when I'm going to dive into UU again. After this, I'm probably going to dive into either RU or OU. We'll see what team I feel like building, or what Mon I want to build around. I might ask for some suggestions from comm people. I might ask you guys at the end of the last battle, which I'm going to do 2 more of these. As you guys saw yesterday, there was the one. As if you... Okay, this has me intrigued. Hold on. Chandelure, Scarf, 50. Specs. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Modest specs, max special attack. If he's modest specs, he has a chance to kill me. If he's timid specs, then he does max of 176. So he has a chance to kill me if he's timid specs. But if he's modest Scarf, which I expect him to be, then he doesn't kill me. So let's see if he specs or Scarf right here. This will confirm item. He specs. Good to know. Now, what's options on his team? Let's see. What does he have left? He has a Crocodile, a Hydreigon, a Chandelure, and a Crobat. Shaman, go for Seed Flare? Psychic, maybe? Sylveon? Go for a Hyper Voice? Nah, Sylveon invites in Crobat. Sensing, go for a Knock. Go for Stone Edge, maybe? Go for Knockoff? Possibly. We know he specs. I outspeed this mofo. And nothing on his team appreciates a knockoff. Not even that Crobat, so I'm gonna go for Knock. Knock makes the most sense, but specs Chandelure, interesting choice. Because let me just check a modest Scarf, just in case, just double checking, because we know I was at 156 or whatnot. So modest Scarf, it tops 130 damage to my Blastoise, so yeah, he's definitely timid specs. He would most likely be timid, and then choice specs, so yeah, that's what I'm assuming he is, at least. But you know what they say about making assumptions. Well, based on the fact that he killed me, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say that your boy is choice specs, and now he doesn't know what to switch into, because nothing on his team wants to catch these hands, though. Catch these hands, bruh. Nah, he ain't got nothing to want to catch these hands, though. So this man. He's gonna catch these knockoff. He's gonna catch the knockoff. Your boy living though? Huh? Alright, whatever. Oh my god, your boy Sensei taking damage out here though. I mean, might as well just knock off again. As we know, there's nothing on his team that wants to take it. And once Chandelure is gone, then my Arcanine's a bit more safe. Hydreigon doesn't do too much because I'm especially defensive. I can Will-O-Wisp a Crobat and I can Will-O-Wisp a Crocodile. Crocodile doesn't OHKO me at -1, so I feel a lot more comfortable. And of course, Crocodile can't pursuit me safely because if I swap into something, then you know, yeah, boy's kind of in a pickle. And besides, I can always Seed Flare on his Crocodile, and Hydreigon isn't exactly appreciating it. Berserker, that sounds like a fucking this thing name, yeah. Let's scout. I'm gonna do the obvious play right here. I'm gonna make an obvious ass play. I'm going to Sylveon because I can. I got Regenerate on my Mienshao. I can do this. I'm making an obvious ass play going to Sylveon. If he goes for Draco Dark Pulse, he's bad. He goes for U-turn. Respectable play. Shout outs to you, Crobat. You make the right play here. He's Life Orb. Your boy Berserker is being Life Orb all of a sudden. I thought the comment was a choice. Seems I'm a bit out of the whole Hydreigon shenanigans, even though... Is it allowed in the suspect, or is it not? Did it get banned, or is the suspect still going? I think it stayed. I think the suspect is done and stayed. Pretty sure. Hydreigon, still UU. I haven't read on the thing, but I think it stayed. Makes the most sense, right? Seeing the results. No, I know. Probably as well as Nick that I don't have a proper switch into Raybird. I could go Doggo and intimidate this thing. Could set up a Wish and swap into Doggo, which is a more sensical play as he goes for a Raybird. This shouldn't kill Sylveon, and this is going to do a crap ton of damage to him unless he's offensive, which I don't think he is. Nah, he's far from it. I'm going to toss up a Wish, then I'm going to protect, and I'm going to Wish again, and I'm going to toss it into Arcanine. And I spit Father Zakanine, Charizard, Amenitin, Hybrid, and Ankle, swear if I can know it all. What am I doing? So right here, I think my play is just to protect. It's the best play is I can get HP back, and he can make whatever swap he wants. I can follow it up with a Hyper Voice if he decides to make a swap. And if he doesn't, then I can swap into Arcanine. I can toss out Will-O-Wisps like they're fucking for everyone for breakfast, dinner, supper, and all the meals in between. So he's going to swap out. Questionable play, but alright, okay. I'm a rock with it. So Sylveon's wish came true. Basically back at full. Oh wait, we're actually back at full, so never mind what I just said. What is his play though? Is he gonna knock off? Is he gonna Earthquake? Stone Edge maybe? Honestly don't know. Crook. Does he have Iron Tail? If he does, then shout out to him, man. I did not expect the Iron Tail Crocodile. Like, I mean, I've talked about it now, but it wasn't something I don't know if... do crocodiles run Iron Tail at all? Do they ever do it? I've never seen Crocodile with Iron... Yeah, he's just gonna knock. I don't know if I agree with that play, but, you know. I would've tried to preserve this thing the best that I could. But I'm gonna toss out a Hyper Voice right here, and that shit is gonna clean KO this fucking, Crocodile though. So, one threat, out of the way. Boy. So, yeah. What we gonna do though? Curious, what we gonna do? What's he gonna do? He's got the Hydreigon, which loses to this thing. And he's got the Crobat, which surprisingly well also loses to this thing. Why is Sylveon so goddamn good? Like, it's a fairy type, yes, but why is it so goddamn good though? Like right here I can toss up a Wish. Easy. I can toss up a Wish, I can toss into close combat. Honestly I can toss him, I can go into my Arcanine right now and just toss out close combats and Flare Blitzes and shit. He's got Cross Poison. Shit, that's gonna hurt. I'm gonna toss up a Wish, and I'm gonna go for another Protect. Because if I toss out a Protect, I know he's gonna be healthy, but your boy is going to be safe. So I'm gonna toss at that Protect right now, get that HP going. He can get that HP going as well, but I want my HP up, and then I can swap into my boy Arcanine, drop this guy's defense, and then I know he's Black Sludge, so he's not locked in. Hey girls, homegirl Sylveon, homegirl Bubblegum, trying her best, doing the most. I can go into Doggo right now. I mean, I got 4 Pokemon, he's got 2. I'm ahead of the 8-ball right here. Gonna swap out into my boy Doggo, and then I'm gonna see what this man's play is, though. So he's probably gonna go for Cross Poison again. Don't want to mess with no shit. I could have tossed up another Wish and then gone into my boy Arcanine though, but screw it. And your boy catches the poison. Of course I do. I might. Nah, he's -1. I'm not in Brave Bird range, even after poison. So let's see, this is regular poison? Yeah, there's regular poison. I'm about to toss out I'm thinking about just tossing that close combat, to be honest, on a swap out. As is my best play. I mean, what can Hydreigon do too much, really? I'm gonna toss out a Will-O-Wisp. If he opts the Brave Bird, he does. He's gonna go for the U-turn. I should have clicked close combat. I was debating it, you guys heard it, I was debating it, but I decided to go safe. Yeah, homeboy ain't gonna do shit though. I have Healing Wish still, so I can always bring this thing back into it. Berserker comes in, hopefully I can at least connect. We do connect the, the hit. I can honestly sack Sylveon at this point. I don't need it for anything. I don't need Sylveon at all. I'm trying to get it out tonight still, cause why not? I could, you know, I could just drop out the Sylveon, as I don't really need it anymore. Like, honestly, all I need to do is weaken this thing a little bit and then lock myself into Stone Edge with Mienshao, pray for the AD, and if I don't, then I still have Shaman who can Seed Flare this thing, which won't do too much, but this thing's burnt, so U-turn won't do much, Draco Meteor won't do too much because I'm base 100 across the bat, or across all, so I got base 100 stats, and then Psychic is for the Crobat in case that's the only mon left, so, you know, it's a bit back and forth depending on what his play is and which mon he decides to stay with. But homegirl Sylveon putting in the work though. Getting that Croak out of the way was kind of crucial. Dark Pulse, this man's gonna do that. We know he's Life Orb, so he could very well toss out some Flash Cannon shit. I don't feel like scouting, I just want to weaken stuff. Safe play is Hyper Voice, safe play in case he brings out in case he U-turns would be to Shadow Ball. Well, safe play in case he, whatever actually is Wish, and then Shadow Ball. What would he need more for my team? I have a Fighting type, a Grass type, and a Fire type. I feel like it's more important for him to have the other thing safe. He opts to go into the other thing though. He opts to go into the Crobat. As much as I don't understand that play, I mean, more power to him. More power to Nick. I don't understand the play, but I don't necessarily need to. At this point, I can just sack Sylveon and then go into. At this point, I can sack Sylveon and go into Mienshao and probably clean up with Stone Edge. If I miss Stone Edge, that'll be bad. That'll be very bad. If I miss, then I might have lost this game. So Crobat is gonna clean up my Sylveon though. Don't worry, Bubblegum, you did the finest of work. Don't you worry about it, baby girl. So Crobat is going to get some of that not leftovers, Black Sludge recovery. I'm gonna go into my baby boo Sensei. My friend, this is my friend Temmie. I'm gonna start calling this thing Temmie. But this is my friend Sensei. I'm gonna go for that young Stone Edge. As I am Choice Scarf and Mienshao. It's crazy. Shaman hasn't even touched the field. It's crazy. Huh. Hey, that's pretty good. Oh, it's basically, does he want to sack this thing? Or does he want to sack the Hydreigon? Does he want to Brave Bird? Or does he want to preserve Nightwing because his mascot is Crobat? It's a tough call. It's a decision that we need to consider. Oh god, it's starting. I'm starting to get tired. Stone Edge, we connect the Stone Edge. Capiche? Oh my god, he lived. He goes for Brave Bird. That's terrible. That can be considered both great and terrible. Nightwing falls as well. We have a wounded Arcanine that is about dead. No, we do not, because I can just go Grass Sanic. I can... Well, he's basically at half. I could Healing Wish into Arcanine. I want to do something. I want to check a couple things. I want to check Offensive Shaman. I want to check 2 calcs. Okay, so Offensive Shaman to a Hydreigon, Life Orb. Seed Flare can put him in range. And then I want to check Arcanine defensive, but not this type of defensive. I think I'm careful. At level 50. I have max HP, max Spadef. And I'm pretty sure I'm careful because then I get the Spadef boost. And Close Combat, which is my last move, Close Combat, does that much. So I could Scarf Healing Wish. I take any hit that he has, even after rocks, unless he gets a max roll of Draco. So I am going to go for the Healing Wish, and then go into my Arcanine. And then we got to pray for damage rolls, man. Shaman was here. Shaman Healing Wished. Shaman died. If he has Roost, I'm fucked. He's got that Flamethrower on deck. How much would Flamethrower done? Probably jack shit. Even Modest Life Orb. So, we're gonna get that HP going, and we're gonna take that Stealth Rock damage. And if he's Modest, then, I mean, fuck. If we're Modest, then we have a chance to lose right now, as his Draco can do. He has 2 damage rolls that can kill me right now, if he's Modest. If not, then we just win. I'm gonna go for the Close Combat. It's a safe play. So let's see. Is he Modest or is he Timido? If he kills me, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, 19 damage. As a good game to my boy. As a good game to my boy Nick. Reckless Bat. Very close game. And yeah, I very much enjoyed that. It was a very close game right there. Definitely, I feel like I choked at some points. I feel like Nick did that too. We both made a couple misplays, but in the end, that 19 HP saved my ass. I could have Seed Flared into Extreme Speed. That would have been a safer play, but I kind of went for a risk. It was very close, and I definitely enjoyed that. So make sure you guys go check out Nick, otherwise known as Reckless Bat, in the description. Also check out Nessie, who made the outro card, and if I remember, also then Giga Impact, who made the intro. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see all you dudes in the next video. No, I'm just kidding. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.